So good morning, everybody. You're welcome to today's market AM market outlook, with brought to you by Trading Pro, presented by Great White FX. So we're going to start off as always. We're going to look at the economic calendar. Today we don't have much in way of news. We don't have much in the way of news. We really have FOMC meeting. FOMC meeting minutes coming up at 7 p.m. our time. So what basically it is, it's not the FOMC, it's just what was discussed in the minutes of the meeting. So you just get like what was said and what's all that stuff. So that's what you will have. So it's not major, but it might shake the market a bit. Apart from that, we might just have a calm US session. So we're going to start off with US 100. We're going to start off with EURGBP, US 100, dollar index, Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, pound yen, and euro yen. So if we look at the EURGBP, the EURGBP is kind of in a consolidation. If you look at it from the daily time frame, if you look at what we have on the daily time frame, price seems to be in a bit of a consolidation within the body of this candle, as you can see. So for now, price movement is anybody's game. It can move in any direction for now. So if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, what do we have on the 4-hour time frame? On the 4-hour time frame, we still have a kind of basically a range. As you can see, price is between 84.34 to this low at 83.53. So, and the candles, if you look at the 4-hour here, we can basically see price is within the body of this 4-hour candle. So we have a master candle on the 4-hour. So that's where price is. The high at 83.95 and the low, excuse me, the low at 83.74. So we're looking at a master candle on the Euro GBP 4-hour. So that basically will create a lot of when the market is like this, the Euro USD and the GBP USD, sometimes they can act funny. So if you trade this pair, just know what you have. And looking at this on the 1-hour, we have a bearish breaker in play. We have this high, this low at 83.81 that made this high. This high broke it. So price is basically sinking within that. So what that means is that possibility exists that price may still move lower. That is as long as price stays below 84.04 on the 1-hour. So any rally on this might be an opportunity for a long one. So if you ask me, I have a short signal already. I have a black arrow here. So what you're going to wait for is a move into this area and a move down. That's between 83.85 to 83.88. As long as price stays below 83.88, any rally on this, you look for short opportunities. You look for short opportunities on the Euro USD. So the next one we're going to be looking at is US 100. Looking at US 100, there is a master candle on this pair, but it's showing bullish tendencies. Let me remove. I have lots of alerts on this pair. So let me remove all of them so that you guys can basically see what I'm trying to show you. Delphi. Let me So just bear with me a bit. Let me remove all this. So if you look at this now, this Nasdaq. This is the Nasdaq on the US one Nasdaq, or called US 100 on MT4. Now, if you look at where pricing, you have this, you see this down close candle now. It had 1, 2, 3, 4 within its range. And yesterday night, price rallied above, swept the high. But if you look at this is a 3 candle pattern. This is a 3 candle pattern. And if you notice, this down close candle and this up close candle created a what you will call an order block. Created an order block. So most likely, and if you notice, price has dropped down to the open price of that yesterday's candle, to the open price, and there's a reaction. Most likely, you're going to see price sweep 2013 137 first, then this high at 2174, because this formation is bullish. If you go through your chart, I call it a 3 candle pattern. This candle formation is bullish. See if I can find some variations of it. It's just bull. This is the bearish version. Do you see? This is a bearish version. This is a bearish version. Now, what you have here is a bullish version. And this bullish version is very, very powerful because this candle engulfed the other one. So if you go down now to the 4-hour time frame, most likely you're going to see a bullish run on this pair. New York, you're going to see a bullish run on this pair. So for Nasdaq, you'll be best advised to take longs on this pair. And if I pull back my indicators, this pair is attacking this high now, but most likely it's going to break above it and target 2134.7 first. So for US 100 is still bullish. Then the next one we're going to be looking at is the dollar index. The dollar index for now is in an area where you can't probably see what his intentions are. If you look to the left of this chart on the dollar index, this is the last up candle before this down move, and that's where price is now. This is bullish, but where it is not a place where you would want to. So where it is now is not where you want to actually say is bullish or bearish. So if we look at price now to the left, you can see price is within here. Price is within this area now. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, price is trying to break above 102. So for now, it's just ranging. So you just need to be very careful. For now, price is ranging and you need to be very careful so that you don't get caught by price on the wrong side of the trade. So if we drop down now to the 1 hour, if we drop down now to the 1 hour, you can basically see that price has not done anything new. So it has swept these highs, which means that since it has swept these highs, you might see a little bit of a down move before a continuation on this pair. But this is the area where you'll be watching. If you are to use the 1 hour time frame, you watch this low here at 102.46 to this high. So you'll be waiting for price to come in here, give you bullish evidence, and then continue to the upside. So that's basically what you'll be waiting for, is a move into this box, support, and then a move up. So that's what you'll be expecting on this pair. So the next one we're going to be looking at is EURUSD. So looking at the EURUSD, so since we have dollar index at the edge of his area, You also notice that Euro USD is at the lower end of its own range. So if the dollar index should start to retrace into the range, then you'll be watching this low on the Euro USD to this high. So what you'll be waiting for is from this point to this point, you'll be waiting for price to retrace at least up to the equilibrium at 1.0971. If it gets rejected, then a move lower on price. That's what you'll be expecting on the Euro USD. The next pair we're going to be looking at is the GBPUSD. So the GBPUSD, the same view, the GBPUSD has the same view. It's like in a range, you can see, but it's bearish. So what you'll be waiting for is maybe a break below 1.3060. Because as you notice, this candle has swept this low here and gone back inside the range. So most likely they might try to rally before continuing back down. So you just need to be aware of that, that we might just have a kind of a range. So you don't want to be selling down here and you don't want to be buying near the highs. So that's what we have on this pair. Then the next pair we're going to be looking at is gold. Gold has kind of like a bearish outlook. Gold has a bearish outlook. Let me switch over to the daily. If you look at the daily has a bearish close and a close below the previous week's low. But it dipped into, yes, the previous, a fair value gap on the daily and bounced. So if we drop down now to the 4-hour time frame, hello, can you all still hear me? Can you all still hear me? Okay, so if we drop to the 4-hour time frame, the price seems to be within the range of this big candle here, this down close candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will close in the next few minutes. So basically that's where price is. But if you drop down to the 1 hour, this is where you'll be watching for price action on gold. You'll be watching between this low, no, not this low to this high. That's where you'll be watching. Maybe a retracement in here because this down close candle and this candle, this is already a bearish order block in and of itself. So this is a little bit of a retracement to fill in this range. Because if you drop to the 15 minutes, you're going to see there are lots of fair value gaps here. So since these fair value gaps were used to break here, as long as price stays below 26.24, most likely price is going to come back to this low at 26.09 first, then 26.04. So what you're going to wait for is you're going to, if you have the arrow signal, if you go to your MT4, if you go to your Trading Pros MT4, if you go to your Trading Pros MT4, you can see price is retracing. So on the 15 minutes, what you'll be waiting for on the 15 minutes is the arrow to appear within here. Then you take a short position down. But for now, it is not appearing. These trades were trades I took earlier on this morning. I didn't close them and this retracement. So I'm waiting to see what happens. So you wait for it to appear within here. Then once it appears on the 15-minute, preferably, you take a short position. So that's it for gold. So the next one we're going to be looking at is the pound yen. The pound yen, I can't basically say what's up with these pairs. I had a bullish outlook on them, but they are not living up to expectation. They are just basically ranging. They are just basically ranging. And it's not so nice. But given what I have on this candle here, what I'll be waiting for is this low to this point. That's, you'll be watching for price to come down in here. That's between 193.59 to 194.09. I've already treated GBPUSD. If you came in late, it's unfortunate. I can't go back. I've already treated GBPUSD. So if we look at this pair, what we're expecting is a little bit of a retracement into here to act as support, and then we might see price try to rally higher. But for now, I'm not so clear on the euro yen and the pound yen. So let's go to euro yen. Let's see euro yen. You can see basically they've not done anything. After the break above it, it's just been ranging because we have what looks like a bullish breaker here. This high, this low, a break of this low, and a break back above this high. So when price retraced back into this range, yeah, although price hasn't got to the equilibrium, so I believe that's what they are just planning to do. Maybe they'll just get a news driver, drive here and move down. Because once this happened, they're supposed to have been a significant move, but the move has not come. What price has been doing is ranging. So if you're trading these pairs, you just have to be fast and nimble. That's just what I will advise. So that settles it for today. So the open trades are just the dollar index. That's if the dollar index, just like I said on the dollar index, where you'll be watching on the 1 hour. There's a broken range on the 1 hour. You're watching this broken range on the 1 hour. Be watching price to come here because this is another blocker. On the 1 hour, there's another blocker. So you need to be careful. So the price may come in here and then move to the upside. But if price does not break 102.46, the possibility exists that this might still continue to the upside. So because of that, on the Euro USD, you'll be waiting for a move back into this area here. This is Euro USD's own box. So you'll be waiting for price to come to 109.70 at least. As long as price stays below 109.81, most likely it might still move down. So you just wait for price to come in here, give you bearish evidence, then you go take a short position. The same thing too with the GBPUSD. The same thing too with the GBPUSD. The GBPUSD has swept the lows, so I don't know what his intentions are, but if you drop down to the 15-minute time frame, the box is going to show up. So this is his own box. This GBPUSD's own box. So you'll be waiting to see if it can come up to 1.3093 or probably sweep 3102, then continue to the downside. So that settles it for today. So I thank you all for taking your time to attend. I wish everybody a blessed and lovely trading session ahead. If you have any questions, don't forget to post your questions in the group. So thank you all and goodbye.